Here we go, guys. Crypto Charts Joe here with a video to show you a technique, a method that will allow you to never ever be wiped out in the market. Okay, and here we go. First of all, it has to do with scaling out. Okay, admitting that trade you made was bad, and as soon as you can do that, get out. Now that sounds easy. Everybody knows that, but I'm going to show you a technique to help build that mental discipline in order to accomplish that. Okay, first of all, we got to find a couple of examples here, and one of them that comes to mind is this one right here. As you can see, we closed over the 20, backfilled this green candle, then had a breakout candle. So this green candle right here was a possible scale in candle. In other words, coming to the market on that candle. But guess what? Obviously, you see the red candle next took us out. Okay, it closed under the candle we got in on. Okay, so guess what? That's the candle you get out on. Okay, most times the reasons, the factors, whatever rules that you go on that made you get in on this candle, when a red candle comes in and takes that out, that's the market saying, sorry, you were wrong. All those conditions no longer exist. We're going lower. Okay, and the market is 1,000% of the time right. Okay, the market's never wrong. Okay, so anyway, you would have gotten in here out there, but at the same time, as it kept going lower and lower, you were obviously very glad that you had gotten out. All right, and then here, not really recently, but near term, we had the big slam down, and then a potential reversal, then a second day kind of follow through. Let's say you got in on that candle, because that might have been one that looked good here, because obviously you didn't see everything on the other side of that. Okay, but anyway, boom, you got a slam down candle. So what do? Get out. All the hoping, wishing, everything else is not going to reverse the market. And again, the reasons, the factors, your trade rules, whatever that led you to get in on that candle, the market said, not today. Boom, here we go. All right, now a current example is our candle from yesterday. Now there's several reasons why I would co-sign, getting in on that candle, but if today had taken it out, or even tomorrow, I would be out of that candle. And then, secondly, the second part actually has to do with the amount that you scale in on. You always hear me say, scale in, scale out, meaning, you're using like at the most, high roller guy, 15, 20, 25% of that dry powder that you had to put into the market. It really should be a lot lower, but I'm just, using that amount if your stop loss is real close. But anyway, because I know a lot of people, quite honestly, may only have, $500 at a time, $1,000 at a time, to work with in the market, and you want to put it all in and try to get the most, out of it. And believe it or not, well, it's easy to believe, the more money you have, the easier, the less stress it is on the trading. Okay, because you have a little bit of a cushion there, but at the same time, you can't get overconfident with that money. Okay, because that'll go right through your hands like water. And so you still have to use the same rules, and that's probably really, how I was, blessed and cursed at the same time, because you've probably heard the story. I lost everything I had in the market twice, and had to work part-time jobs, everything else, to keep from taking money from the family budget in order to put back in the market, in order to, continue this path to learning this the slow way. Okay, every way that you can think of to do it wrong, I've probably done it. Okay, at least once. But anyways, I understand, only having, $500, $1,000, or whatever. But if you, just break that down a little bit and just put a little bit in, test it, a little bit in, test it, then you can build your confidence, because success begets success. And don't be, and I know, like, if you got in on this candlelight coin yesterday, and then today, well, that's not going to happen today, but tomorrow, the next day, we get a red candle that closes below it, and you had put your $500 in there, you probably don't want to, go back and, take whatever's left out and, put it in a stable coin or whatever, until the market figures itself out. It's easier maybe just to hold and just wish and hope that we soon turn around. Well, the current market, that might work, just throwing money in it and holding and wishing it'll soon turn around. But you see up here, getting in up here, then not, having proper, stop loss discipline, you kind of hurt some people down, coming down where we are now. But I do believe sincerely the market is going to turn around. Might take, to the end of the month, first of next month, but I believe we will get there. But at the same time, the market is always right. Okay, it's undefeated. So whichever way it wants to go, that's where the money will go. But my first line in the sands right here, this higher low, low pivot, higher low pivot right here, about 163. We lose that, and that's a big red flag. And our Patreon members know what to do. And then this is second, like, the whole world's crashing. If we get a start closing daily candles under here, then we might just go to an extreme situation, okay, without giving too much away. But anyway, that's the deal. So basically, if you know what to look for, you can get in on the right candle. And I'll just throw a couple out here, like right here, and then, matter of fact, let's do a little. This is a 2-minute chart. Every candle is 2 minutes of price action. As you can see, we're doing this live. It's not even fake, but knowing where to get in, and then if we go past, right there. Now, if we take out this candle, this is like, for example, like a daily candle. I mean, a daily chart. Okay, and I'm just on a 2-minute because they're forming right in front of our eyes. Okay, this would have been a candle to get in on, and there's a couple of factors why. And then but if this candle turns around and comes down and takes it out, then we would be out. Okay, so that's how you day trade. And if we came, so we're only going to lose one candle, but we could possibly gain 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. I'm talking about the daily. Just pretend like this is a daily chart, but we're just moving up here pretty quick. And let's see if this candle gets taken out, I'm going to be out. Okay, and then I'll probably be, well, if it runs up to 36.8 right here, this double top, I'd be out anyway. So let's see if that'll work. Yeah, right, come on, you can do it. One more push. Come on, you can do it. We got another 1:30 left in this 2-minute candle, so more than half its life here. Okay, so I would be out. Okay, I'm just conservative like that. But anyway, that's why. Let's see if that's the right play. Okay, here we go. So got another minute left, but let's say I got in on this candle here. Boom, I would have got out as soon as it came down under it. Sometimes you're not watching it all day, but if this is a daily, I would have been out. Did I get whipsawed, in and then out and then having to get back in? Yeah, that happens, okay? Like I said, we're not 100% right, just the market is, okay? And then here we go. The shorts are in now, bringing it down. So, but if we stay, within this candle body here, we might get a reversal there. Looks like they're bringing it down a little lower. We'll hang in here another 20 seconds and see if they'll reverse it here. If it stays within that body. If not, then obviously they'll bringing it down and testing this low pivot again. But anyway, that's the way we like to play a conservative. Yeah, I'll see. Okay, well, they're bringing it on down. Okay, all right. Well, I'm not going to sit here and make you watch paint dry, but like using these 2-minute charts because they move a lot quicker. Obviously, every 2 minutes a candle is formed, and then that way you can war game things out and say, okay, this was a good play. You need to get out here, take profits up here at the double top, which we did. If there's been a daily chart, and that's what we were playing with right there. But on the next candle here, what we might be putting in is a low, and then it's not going to do it. Never mind. I can already tell you. But if this would have closed higher, well, here we go. We got another minute. Then they'll probably push in a green candle. If both these candles close within this green candle, then there's a high probability, high odds that they'll put in a green candle right here. But this red candle is going to have to close up here on this side of the black line. And then we should get a green candle. The next one, got 40 seconds. Anyway, this is a long video. If you want to tune out, go ahead. I appreciate you very much watching and listening. But I just love doing it. I guess I'm an addicted, what am I thinking, gambling addict. But we'll see how this pans out. It's too low, so it's too low for us to get that, but okay. Let's see, they're gonna bring it on down that line. All right, guys, well, hang in there. Thanks so much for being members, and take that stop loss serious, okay? Get out of there as soon as like this candle here. If you'd gotten in on this candle and didn't see the double top up here and took profits there, then you should already be well out of there, okay? Especially on these day trading deals, you got to move quick as soon as you see, okay, I messed up now. Could this candle and the next one be, since you get this little double bottom in the 20, be green candles to the other side? But you just have to take your loss here, then get back in and hopefully make 2 or 3 candles rather than losing one, okay? So you're going to lose one, but at the same time we might make 2, 3, 5, who knows, okay? All right, we will see you guys on the chart.